So with one drop cube, going to be lots of trading of resources. With 600 cards in here, synergies are going to be pretty difficult, I think. So we're just going to be looking for individually powerful cards. Molten Vortex, I think, is a very individually powerful card. And there's also Ignoble Hierarch. Wonder if there are any combos with the Vortex in here, like Groundskeeper. Okay, we do have Groundskeeper Vortex. Nice. No bounce lands. Bounce lands are pretty nice with Vortex. Do we have Sniper? Skyway Sniper, it's a different one. Still think this card is pretty good. I mean, whenever you're going to be drawing excess lands, I think it's going to be pretty powerful. Whoops, I should really separate these into different tabs here. I have 22 seconds to make a choice here. A few other people are still thinking. Yeah, I mean, I like the Hierarch a lot. I think it's going to be good. Mana fixing is quite nice, but I think Molten Vortex really allows trading of resources in a way that I want to be doing. Ooh, now we have Magus of the Scroll. Very powerful card in this format too, I think. Fairy Imposter, nice combo. Or synergy piece, I should say. Larder Zombie, also I think quite good. Fetch land is going to be interesting too, of course, but I think Magus of the Scroll, I mean, it's a little bit expensive to activate, but I think it's really good. We already have a very strong red card here, so I really don't see any reason not to be doing this. I think this too is a format where we're going to want to be on the draw, which is pretty unusual. Bushi Tenderfoot, I really think this card needs to be suited up to do anything. It might be kind of difficult to do that. I like Banner Rat a decent amount. I'm not sure about Gift of Fangs, but I like Wayward Guide Beast. I actually don't think Goblin Guide is good enough for this cube. I wonder if it's in here. It is. Yeah, I mean, this cube definitely is going to have a wider power band than my one-drop cube. Ooh, Enclave Cryptologist. Yeah, I mean, this card seems excellent to me, right? Super good with the Molten Vortex, too. Maybe a bit of a nombo with the Magus of the Scroll. But the Vortex and the Scroll also work together nicely. You discard your land, so you only have one card left for the Magus. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to take my kind of Planeswalker here. Brine Barrow Intruder is also, I think, pretty strong. Sunlance is good, too. Satyr's Cunning, I think, could also be quite nice. But I don't see a reason not to take Cryptologist here. We're just taking the best card of it out of every pack, and hopefully not going to be spread across too many colors to do that. Okay. Sigil of Sleep. So we do have Sigil of Sleep with Magus, which is a bit of a combo. Squeeze Toy. This could be pretty annoying. There's also Memorial to Genius. Suspend I don't think is very interesting. Warlord's Fury I don't think does anything. Nimble Mongoose. We have Expedition Map. Do we have Dark Depths over here? Probably not. Yeah, we do not, unfortunately. That's one of the more exciting archetypes, I think, in my version of the cube. So we're really deciding between the two blue cards. I think... I think I want to take the land. It's just going to be good a little bit more often, I think. Though I do worry about not getting their unplayables. Okay, so this pack, I don't think we're going to want to take fixing very highly or very often. Blister Spit Gremlin is fine. Epicure is fine. There's also Vortex Elemental. We could try to play a blue-red spells deck with Blister Spit. I don't really know if we're doing anything with Epicure. I don't think we're madnessing anything. Blood Token doesn't seem great. Alternately, we could take Vortex as the only blue card. I don't think we really wheel a red card here, but now let's try to take... We could take Vortex. Actually, let's just take it. This is another card I'm very on the fence about for my own cube. Oh, Castle Ardenvale. It's potentially pretty good. We also have a Zulaport Duelist. I think this is the worse version of the card that we saw earlier. There's also Lunarch Veteran here, which I think is nice. Yeah, and the Castle Ardenvale, I mean, it is very, very strong, but at this point we're really trying to play blue-red if possible. We haven't seen too much red for a while, but I mean, these blue cards are still quite solid. The timer really makes this a little bit difficult to parse, but fortunately I kind of know what I'm doing just from designing a cube like this too. And if we do wheel, I think any of the red cards we're going to be relatively happy. I think a lot of this is about playables. Uh-oh, Coconuts did not make a choice on time, potentially. Okay, what do we have here? We have Sleep of the Dead, Sneaking Guide. This card's kind of interesting. Maybe this card is good somehow. There's Evolving Wilds. Again, I think we want to stay away from lands if possible. This is a nice card to blink or bounce. I don't think we really get the fairy back. But I don't love Sleep of the Dead, and I don't think we're really a Sneaking Guide deck. I think we're a pretty defensive blue deck. So we'll try this turtle. I mean, this is another... The really nice thing about this is I just get to test a bunch of cards that I've been considering for my own cube. Oh no, we have the Groundskeeper here. But I don't think we actually have any other combos with it than the Vortex. I mean, Memorial doesn't even work with it. And this mills your opponent, which is very awkward. I guess Cryptologist is good with it, but let's just take the Stone Right. I think this card's quite nice. It turns really anything into a threat. Yeah. The Groundskeeper is very tempting though here for sure. Ooh, okay, interesting. So Blazing Root Walla. We do have the Cryptologist for that. Otherwise, I mean, it's Pontify, which is, I think that card's just horrible, probably. Could take Dispel for the sideboard too, but let's just take this Root Walla. Okay, so there's the fairy. So Guide Beast, Apprentice, Larder. I think I want Larder here. I mean, the Imposter is good too. Let's try the Imposter, but maybe it's a mistake. Okay, oh nice, now we get the Brine Barrow back. The Brine Barrow plus the Zulaport plus the Turtle. This should be enough for the Fairy. So I'm feeling really good about being in blue. Red, not looking as open, but our two red rares that we got very early I think are among our most powerful cards. I don't think we ever get dual land back. Maybe we take Sigil now over Suspend. I mean, we do have a lot of respect for this card. I don't know if there are any pingers. Let's just take it. I don't think Suspend is very good. Wow, we did get the Steam Vents back. Okay, so it definitely feels like we should be in our colors then. Mutant's Prey I think is probably not playable. This is I mean, late Steam Vents. Like, sure, this cube, you know, mana is going to be very different, but... And we'll take Trop here over Flooded Grove. Oh wow, and Sleep of the Dead too. Let's mute this site. Well, actually, I mean, the sounds are annoying, but at the same time, like, it's really useful to have, like, an auditory reminder that the clock is ticking here. Okay, so we could take Coordinated Assault. We could take Brainstorm. I don't love Rollicker. I do think Mazavith is very good. Screaming Shield is interesting. And there's Dizzy Spell too, which is just a tutor. One blue tutor is pretty slow in this format though, I think. And yeah, I mean, I think Mazavith is quite good, giving vigilance and preventing your opponent's stuff from attacking. I don't know what the pingers are. Probably some of the disciples. Yeah, the blue-red one doesn't, and the red-blue one doesn't, so I guess, yeah, it's going to be other colors, unfortunately, so the Sigil of Sleep is not going to be amazing. But I don't think we have enough shuffles for Brainstorm. Yeah, let's just take the Maze of Ith here. Wizard class now. There's also Mausoleum Wanderer, Gadul Lurker, but I think this card's insane. Like, I already want to be drawing cards. This thing's really, really good, I think. Valakut, I don't think is very good. Might not even be playable. And yeah. Guess we're looking for interaction at this point. I mean, we have good interaction in the form of creatures, but any red burn spells, maybe like Lava Dart or something? Yeah, Lava Dart is in here. So stuff like that could be pretty nice to pick up. Anoint could be potentially super annoying. I mean, anything with buyback this cheap is potentially quite threatening. Wish I had a way to pick up my lands for the vortex. Okay, Bomat. Probably better than Banneret. Glimpse of Nature, I like it. Herald. I don't think Archpriest. Maybe it's fine. I don't think you can really support the whole party thing though. But yeah, Bomat, another nice way of potentially drawing a bunch of cards. There's the Granger Guildmage, which, you know, we could consider splashing. We do have the Trop, but we don't have the Groundskeeper, and that would be a nice card to splash for too. I mean, if it wheels, then I'll probably take it, but it seems unlikely that it comes around. I don't know, I don't really know how to predict what'll wheel in this format, because I already have been wrong multiple times. Bloodhall Ooze. Well, that's a strong card, but it doesn't do anything for us. So we're looking at Flare Husk. Fairy Seer's interesting, but I think Flare Husk is probably quite good. Rush of Ice, a little expensive. Fairy Seer's fine, not particularly exciting. Topplegeist seems really hard to make work in this format, but I do think the Husk is going to be good enough. We could take the Stomping Ground if we were going for that green splash, but there's really no reason to invest in that at this point, I think. This is a red card. So still not really seeing any red cards go around, like in terms of removal, interaction, things like that, which is a little annoying, but not the end of the world. Ooh. Spirebluff Canal. There's also a Mutavault. Tideshaper 2. I don't think Masterwork is ever playable. Jackal Familiar I don't love. So we could Tideshaper, try to mess up someone's mana. We know there's no like Dark Depths though, which means something like this gets worse. I think I want to take Mutavault. I mean, it doesn't really cast too many of our cards. How many abilities does it activate? I guess it activates the Magus. Can help level up. We wheeled the blue-red duel last time, though there are fewer playables in this pack. Let's take the Canal, I think. I think I just want to improve my... Wow, and there's the Lava Dart. And we can give Flying, which I don't love. I think Whispers is quite good, but it's also insanely slow, so I don't think that's something we're looking for. I think Lava Dart looks quite nice. Rookie Mistake is probably pretty good too. And Skullduggery, we have both of these interesting effects. I mean, this card I think is probably a lot better. Yeah. I wonder if I can afford to be drawing first. Like, ooh, Well, I guess now I take this. I mean, I could take this Pit Fighter, but I don't really have vampires. Could also take Mana Chains, but yeah, I'm just not super interested in the Mana Chains, I don't think. Whereas, like, I don't know if I can ever get to 7 mana, but if I can, this card's going to be pretty good. I just don't think the Pit Fighter does anything. So we'll take this for science, I guess. Even though I think 7 mana is like almost entirely unattainable. This is probably the right pick. This is also really awkward though, like it takes a bunch of turns to do anything. Okay, now we have Tormentor's Helm versus Consider. I think I probably just want more equipments. I mean, all these creatures are really small, so something like Flare Husk is going to be really good, I think, for getting damage in. And even though Consider is like a nice like filtering card, just think sizing my creatures is going to matter a lot here. Okay, Coordinated Assault. There's also Dizzy Spell, so this is a pretty nice combat trick. Brainstorm I still don't really think we're in for. And I don't think any of the cards in our deck are so good that we're playing a card that's 3 mana to tutor them up, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Screaming Shield is good. I don't really know. It's possible that that card is pretty good, but Equip 3 is a lot. Let's just try this trick. Mausoleum Wanderer. I don't think Valakut does anything in our deck. This card maybe is annoying. Do we have any other spirits? Probably not. Definitely not. Yeah, let's take the Lurker. It's really good with Sigil of Sleep. Okay, so we do get this back. I don't think we ever care about 1 mana 0/5. So let's take this. I think we probably don't end up splashing this ever, but it's just a scary card, so get to remove it from circulation and consider maybe a world where we would splash it. And this would be the fixing if we wanted to do that. Though we could also take Rush of Ice. I mean, 5 mana, make a 3/3 haste. That's tapped. Let's just take Fairy Seer. It's another ETB creature for our other fairy, so. Okay, nice. We get a Tide Shaper here. I think this deck is fine. There aren't too many cards where I'm like thrilled to have them, but I mean, we could take Whispers. Let's try it. Just taking all these cards. Wow, we got the Mana Chains. All these cards that I thought were too slow or too bad, we're trying here anyway. Well, there's the Seda Disciple. Blister Coil, weird. Spell Payoff. There's also Disrupt, which I think is quite good, probably. Witching Well, we already have a lot of effects like that. I mean, this card should wheel, right? The Wolf Rider. Maybe this is good. Could see this being pretty strong. Better than the other stuff, and maybe we wheel the Disrupt anyway. Weapon Surge already a little bit redundant with the Coordinated Assault. So yeah, let's try the Wolf Rider. I think this card's going to be decent for us. How does this work? Tormentor's Helm, it deals 1 damage. So this actually works with the Sigil of Sleep too, which is kind of nice. Yeah. Oh, we do have Flame-Blade Adept here, but we don't have the Sniper. Surprised about that. Brainstone, if we wanted to do that. This seems like it costs 3 mana very often, but Cloudfin Raptor I think is quite good. I don't know if we really have too many things to make it particularly large. I guess the high toughness creatures can help, like the turtle. Yeah, I mean, it's actually not very good in our deck, but it's good with the turtle. And I think it's one of the stronger cards in the pack, so we'll take it anyway. Oh, I guess it's good with Tide Shaper, right? Yeah. But it's never bigger than a 2/3, and most of the time it's probably a 1/2. Okay, well, Student of Warfare. Ooh, but we have a Burst Lightning now, which we get to take probably over Boots of Speed. Turn aside, yeah. Oh, and there's also Wild Slash, but I don't think that's ever better than Burst Lightning. Not in our deck, anyway. Yeah, I mean, if we got the Retrofit or Foundry, or if we got the Ragavan or something. I guess there's no Ragavan in this format, right? Uh-oh. Yeah, disconnecting here seems very not great. Ooh, Bola. This card has to be insane in this format, right? There's just like no way it isn't. Otherwise it's Fading Hope, which I do think is good too, but lots of powerful removal in the pack. Okay. So this could be the deck here if we add like 8 lands. Realistically, I don't think that's how it'll work, but I think it's kind of close to that at this point. And blue has been pretty open, so there's maybe a chance we get the Fading Hope back too, which could be pretty nice. Oops, my scroll bar is not working. There we go. Okay, we can take Storm Tamer now. Just protect our good cards. There's also Relic, which is interesting. This card is very, very interesting too. Mind Games I think is too expensive, and we're not really doing this other stuff. So yeah, let's take Storm Tamer. We did pass a Scalding Tarn pretty early on, but I'm not too worried about that. Okay. Oh, now we get Spectral Sailor. I think this is one of the best cards potentially that we could have gotten this late. Squadron is whatever, I think. Hoplite is not super appealing. Drifter is interesting. And then the Knife is maybe good too. Path, probably bad in the format. I mean, maybe 4 mana draw a card is just never something you're doing, but it has to be better than a 6 mana draw a card, right? I think we're going to have potentially enough cards for a sideboard here. Ooh, now we get Fixing or Bind the Monster. Bind I do think is reasonable removal. I think these cards are both quite bad. Judge is familiar. I mean, I don't think we were really interested in that ever. And I think this card is more awkward than it is good. We don't really ever need to pay blue and red, so yeah, let's just take removal here. Like, when so many of your mana payments are with 1 land, it just seems quite awkward to me. Okay, this is going to be kind of hard. There's Clutch of Currents, Nephalia Smuggler. The Smuggler, I think, is pretty good in our deck. We don't have anything like amazing with it, but another target creature you control. So again, it's either that or Clutch. I think I'm just, when in doubt, I should be taking the cards that I am less certain about. I think Taken to Custody is very bad. But this is a nice combo with, well, okay. Okay, now we have Disrupt versus Disciple. I mean, this is really annoying, I think, as just an onboard trick. Whereas the Disrupt, I mean, it's not live in every matchup. It's another card I'm just interested in trying. I think the Witching Well is good too, but we already have a lot of effects like that. Maybe the Blister Coil is better, but We'll try this Disciple. I don't think we're really spell themed. I think we're mostly creatures. Now, maybe we take this counter. I mean, Shard Volley doesn't look great. Don't think we're interested in a Brainstone. Silver Raven is okay, but we already have Fairy Seer. I don't really think we're looking for more of these effects. So let's take the counter. Now, probably just want to take the most threatening card. This, I guess. We could take Turn Aside too. Sure, maybe it's a good sideboard card. I mean, the Veteran is annoying, but these three I don't think are playable. Oh wow, we did get the Fading Hope back. That's pretty nice. So yeah, lots of blue cards. Clearly blue was open. I could take this. Let's just take Mind Games just in case though. And now I think we're more interested in this than Drifter. Drifter seems maybe bad. I mean, this card's also pretty bad. Okay. So 43 cards, so I guess 2 off color. Yeah, kind of. So we definitely were on plan here. Let's take a look. Now let's try to figure out deck building, which is going to be quite the puzzle for me as someone who's already a very slow deck builder. So that doesn't bode particularly well, but that's fine. Okay. Start by taking out the lands. And yeah, Wombat, our curve is like pretty high considering all of our cards cost 1 mana, so. Color. Get this out of here. Molten Vortex, Magus, Lava Dart, Stonewright, Wolf Rider, Burst. Not sure about, actually the Helm I think makes it no matter what, but I'm not sure about these. Maybe these are borderline. Okay. So now we see, I mean, Zulaport Duelist, which is, it's like strictly worse than the other one, which I don't remember the name of. But let's try to maximize, oh, Brine Barrow, that's the better one. Bind the monster, I think we want just as removal. Cloudfin, yeah, we're gonna try to maximize Cloudfin here and ETBs. Turn Aside is gonna be a sideboard card, I think. So this is a nice one as an ETB that also helps the Cloudfin Raptor. Cryptologist, of course. Imposter, I think, looks good in this deck. Lurker, I think, is good enough. I mean, especially if we end up playing Sigil of Sleep, wherever that went. Here it is. Phantasmal Bear, I think, is very bad. Smuggler is another one I'd like to try to maximize if possible. Spectral Sailor, of course. I think we want Tide Shaper for the Cryptologist, or whoops, for the Cloudfin Raptor plan. Probably want Fairy Seer for the Smuggler. Fading Hope I think is just going to be good in general. Duelist I think, despite being a lot worse than the Intruder, is probably still good enough here too. Maybe Storm Tamer is fine. Hypnotic Siren seems very slow. I like the Disciple, I think. Storm Tamer. So maybe I cut these. I can run 13 lands Mazaveth. So I mean 12 lands that produce mana. I don't know if that's enough. Like, we are going to be drawing first. Let's try to break this up. Maybe Sigil needs to be cut. I could actually, yeah, maybe. Okay, well, I guess we can figure it out later. Oh, we do miss the combo with the Tormentor's Helm, which is sweet, but we don't really have any pingers. I mean, it's just the Magus, which is pretty slow and, I don't know, vulnerable. This is not a pinger. Yeah. I think I like what we're doing. It's like a blue blink card advantage theme. I think this is okay, and we would play all these, of course, and then we would need 10 more lands. So again, 13 real lands. I don't know if there are any cards that stick out as particularly bad. Tide Shaper can even fix my own mana, which is pretty nice. Opponent controls an island, okay. Yeah, I mean, there could be games that I just win with like Stonewright, Gadul Lurker, which is kind of funny. And for the Smuggler, we do have Duelist, Brine Barrow, Turtle. Doesn't really do anything with Cloudfin, but you can blink other things to trigger Cloudfin, so count Cloudfin toward that too. You can actually repair Stonewright, but I think that's just super expensive. Okay. Oh, we don't have the right Mazavith. There we go. Sure. So now how many red sources do we need? The dual lands are going to be really important. Gadul Lurker, sort of a colorless card. Same with Bomat. We have 3 blue already. Let's say we play the rest islands. Yeah, that does not seem feasible. Whoops. This deck should probably have lots of lands. Okay, so 10 islands, which I don't think we can ever run. Because I think... Okay, how many mountains, though? I think roughly we want twice as many blue sources as red. We would really be in trouble if we didn't get those dual lands late. Let's imagine we cut 4 islands here. If we cut 4 islands, then we have 9 blue sources, 6 red sources. Maybe that's fine. Nine blue, 6 red. Maybe I want to cut... This is so difficult. I have no idea how to do this math. Like, I could just cut Disciple. It's not a particularly synergistic card, and unlike the Helm and the Husk, it doesn't pump toughness. It doesn't even work. I guess I'm going to cut this. I mean, it is basically a gold card. Now we play an island. That seems more responsible. Now I have 10 blue sources here and 6 red sources there. Almost as many red cards. Yeah. Is he gonna... Oh, no! Okay. Well, I think this is a keep. Even if we're kind of flooded here, we have multiple ways to... Oh, but we have a mulligan over there. What's the other card? Okay, so we Spire Bluff Canal, Cryptologist. And then next turn we can loot immediately. Savannah Lions? Battlefield Raptor, okay. Okay. I think we're fine to loot here. So yeah, we just go land. We have to level up main phase. And we can wait currently. Yeah, I mean, these both should be good card advantage, but I just really don't know what's going to be going on here. Planes 19. The life totals are going to be so funny in this format, but I'm really excited that we're finally doing this. Okay, Champion of the Parish, that's scary, but no follow-up is nice. Draw a card. Bind the monster. Okay, let's get rid of Mountain. Oh, Path to Exile. Yeah, I mean, we're definitely going to use the ability here. Island, I think. Could get Mountain too. Let's get Island though. Could end up mattering. And we find the Mountain anyway, okay. Well, next turn we can draw a card. I mean, I think for now, just go land, a Dual Lurker. Then we flash in Spectral Sailor, draw a card. Ooh, Adventuring Gear, that's scary. Yeah, we are going to be taking some damage here, that's for sure. Okay, now we do this. Draw step. Probably get rid of this upkeep stop. Whoops. Now we have to figure out what the plan is here. We could just draw a card. Only 2 lands over there. Yeah, let's start by drawing a card. Or no, let's play our land and then draw a card. Molten Vortex, there it is. Well, we don't really need to use that yet. I think we want to bind the monster on the flyer. And attack like this. This will prevent an attack unless Verdue has lands, and then we have Bola to hold the champion off later. Okay. I think we're fine to trade if there's no land drop here. But there is a land. Yeah, that's a lot of our life total, but I think it's acceptable overall. Yeah, because now we get to Molten Vortex. Yeah, we get to do everything here, right? So let's start by, let's Vortex, shock this. And then attack for 2. Stone right. We're gonna pair here. Concession. All right, well, I guess we achieved the prison here. Yeah, I mean, let's see. Every game will be death by 1,000 cuts. A good way to fill life pads. Yeah, for sure. Wait, how does 2blave not own the rack? Okay, well, let's begin sideboarding. So we're against Boros aggro, human, tribal. Vortex Elemental maybe is an option here. Don't like Disciple, but the Assault maybe? I mean, this card could easily get me 2-for-1 in this matchup. Turn aside, did we see any removal? We saw Path, but I think I'm pretty happy about Path. Yeah, Path was actively terrible there, right? maybe Sigil of Sleep, but yeah, let's just try Vortex, maybe. What do we want it over, though? It's too hard to figure out what's in my deck here. I mean, nothing looked bad, right? Maybe Smuggler's a little slow, actually. But Smuggler's also like a lock piece. Yeah, I like Smuggler too much, I think. Because it... Yeah. Okay, we're going to keep this. Lead on Memorial. And we have Smuggler, Imposter, Brine Barrow. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Well, now we get to go for the Brine Barrow double block. I mean, let's go Island, Fairy Seer. This is so good for me if it works out. I don't think we need Island, but we do want Bind the Monster. If there's a combat trick here, then we're in trouble. But if there's no combat trick, then we are not in trouble. Don't hurt me. I mean, it can't be 3 power, right? Okay. That wasn't too bad then. For Verdure. Okay, Sacred Cat. Okay, so now we can try to trade this here. I mean, first let's attack for 1. We want to keep the... We don't have any 2 toughness creatures though anymore. That's the really annoying thing about this being dead. So we do this. Imposter. Yes, I don't want to sacrifice this. And then Fairy Seer. Oh, there's the Molten Vortex. I mean, if we can just draw a concession, that seems pretty good. But I do think we top here, probably. Let's go Vortex. I think we want Mazavith next, and then we want to play this and play something. Question is what? Probably... We also don't have to pay life here. Probably no. Okay. You think you misunderstood this cube? Need to play it a few times? Yeah, I mean, I don't... Oh, tap my Imposter. I don't know that I understand this either, for sure, so... Okay, take 3 here, I think. Okay. And a Champion of the Parish. Alright, alright. So we could bind the Champion. We want to trade here, and we want to do this. So let's go red Magus. Then we go Smuggler. Then we go bind here. Then we go Mazavith. And then pass the turn. And if this... yeah, I mean, we're... Let's... I think I know Oh, okay, just scoops. Yeah, we're gonna keep this hand. Oh, and they put us on the draw, which I think is a mistake. Okay, there's Deathrite Shaman. We can just Burst Lightning that if we want to. So I would like to go turn 1 Island, Cloudfin Raptor, turn 2 Bomat Career, Burst Lightning, kill your Deathrite. I think I'm going to do that. This is maybe a big mistake, but let's see what happens here. Being on the draw is always so nice. If there's some kind of like +1/+1 counter card, okay, this attacking I think is probably good for me, maybe. Oh, maybe not. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, we are getting punished here one way or another. If Bomat Career gets taken, then we can't. Yeah, I mean, do you take the Bomat though? This is very awkward. Yeah, there's the Bomat. Bye-bye. Okay, draw a card. There's Flare Husk. Actually, that's very, very good here. So now we go Burst Lightning, get this thing out of here. This, oh wait, what? Oh, it enters as a 0/0. That's very annoying. Huh. Enters as a 0/0. Well, I don't think that actually changes our play here. So next turn we can start tapping things. Abundant Growth, okay. Take our 2. We need something to draw cards. I have a feeling I'm going to be saying that pretty often. Okay. All right. Well, now we get to tap this. And we'll start with Stone Right and we'll pair. See what happens here. Glimpse of Nature. Uh-oh, 2 creatures? Please just hit 1. If there's another one, we're going to be in trouble. There's another one probably. Yeah. Quite annoying for us. Okay, at least there's not a third somehow. That would be super bad. Okay. Yeah, I mean, what's my play here? If I equip this, then I have a block on Ravenous Squirrel, but not really even, right? I guess I play Steam Vents here. No. And I equip don't want to trade there, I don't think. Oh, whoops, it's only 1 to equip. Let's do this correctly. We're not like 100% losing, but we're not ahead either. How many lands am I on? I think I'm playing 13. Let's take a look. So 18 minus 3. Let me focus here. I think I want to try to trade for the squirrel, even though it's probably bad for me. We do have Molten Vortex. Yeah, this is fine. Root Walla. Okay. Another one, huh? I mean, we do have a lot of very powerful spells we can draw. I think I only have 1 card that cares about me discarding, so I think I'm just going to act like I'm not going to draw it. I think I want to try to trade for the Root Walla here. Something bad's going to happen to me, I think. Oh, this is just sack. I'm pretty happy about that, I think. I don't know if that's correct. Okay, sure. I can always just... I think I just tap that. I could tap this. If I tap this, then this can get in. I guess I tap this then. I believe I'm running not a ton of lands. Let's try this again. So we're running Maze of Ith, and we're running these. So I guess we're on 14 real lands here. Which maybe is a bit high. Yep, so now we go to block. Pump. No, this is something else. Just sack it, okay. Really going all in on the squirrel here. I mean, I guess every time you sack, you draw a card too, so it's never really all in. And Diregraph Ghoul, okay. Spell? Okay, Fairy Imposter. I mean, I guess it doesn't really change too much here. We can attack with the Stone Right, pump at least a couple times probably, reset it. We need to recast this, equip here. So that's going to use 1, 2 mana, 3 mana. I think it's only using... Oh no, but we want to be able to pump on blocks too, at least once. And this is probably just trading for like a random idiot. So... yeah, let's go ahead and attack. So we're spending 1, 2, 3 mana. This is double blue, and we're pumping once on blocks, so we can pump twice here. Why is this so hard? Kind of feels like this is getting killed. If this does get killed, then we lose the game. Oh, no, I already did miscount. That's annoying. I needed to only pump once because now I can't pump once on blocks without playing land. But maybe it's fine to play land. Let's just play land. Okay, return this. Molten Vortex is now a much, much worse draw, but whatever. Oh wait, no, sure. I think I did mess up here. I didn't need to play the land because I'm tapping anyway, so I don't need to pump. Unless I'm trading with Stone Right, which I probably am. Hardened Scales. Yikes, that's terrifying. Okay. And 0 cards though. So now we go tap Squirrel. Okay. I guess we can always win a race here. Or we could. Maybe I just try to trade. Which one do they sack? Probably this. Yeah. Yep. This is fine. Spell, please. Another land. This one we don't have to play. Get to attack for 2 here. Equip, pass. I think maybe... I'm not going to say opponent made a mistake, but feels like things are good for us. Wow, that is such a bonkers draw. This is why blue is, I think, very, very good. We're going to board in our other one here too. Okay. Island. We'll turtle now. Attack for 2. I mean, I just don't think wizard class is beatable. Soul Ring. Yep. That's an artifact to sack. Float the mana with Soul Ring itself. Yeah, that's funny. Very large Ravenous Squirrel, but unless the Bola can be answered, we're in fine shape here. Pelt Collector. Okay, that's pretty good. Potentially pretty scary. We're sacking Pelt Collector 2. Yep, it's fine. Problem with sacking all the gas is, I mean, there's just not going to be much left. I think here we can't do this at instant speed, right? Yeah. Let's just do this. Okay, draw. Sure. Now we're going to level. Now we equip to turtle. Because it's a good blink target, we're just going to attack with the rest. Don't need to play this land. Hey Geeky, good to see you. We are having fun here, but blue is also completely insane. Drawing cards is really good, and okay, Wolfbitten Captive, it's a strong card, but just gets sacked. I wonder what the opponent is digging for. Is there like a way, like Phyrexian Reclamation or something? Like, okay, another land. Charmed, sure. I guess it has to be a disenchant to beat the Leonin Bola. So now let's put counter on, ooh, nice, Brine Barrow. Sure. And now we can use our Mazavith on damage. Yeah, I mean, this is this is fun, but it's also not fair at all. We do maybe lose if we like sequence things wrong. We should probably try to play around removal. Oh, there's the Molten Vortex. Let's put the counter on the turtle, I think, again. We do win the game with this attack, so we can leave the germ back here. Let's start by equipping. Oh wait, no, we don't win the game. Can this sack itself? Yes, it can sack itself. So to go for lethal here, we have to attack with everything. Possible that we end up dying here somehow, though I don't think it's super likely. Okay. I wonder what's in hand here. Probably 2 lands or something? I don't know. But now we Molten Vortex, try to kill you. Imagine if we had the scales. Yeah. Scales wizard class does seem very, very good, huh? Oh. Okay. I mean, this doesn't save them currently. Yeah. They were really close. They almost had me dead. Okay, cool. So we still almost died there. So this deck is very scary. We need to be wary of that. 2 Morbid Instants. So we want whatever the 6 mana card is, Whispers the Muse. This seems insane in this matchup. Don't love Siren. I mean, it's good, but maybe we want like mana chains? No, probably not. Probably not Sigil of Sleep either. We could think about a Wash Away. Don't hate that one. Okay, so what can we cut? Good dual Lurker. Is this card good? It seems good. I don't think we can cut Interaction. Stone Right seems pretty good. I keep thinking about the Lurker. Cloudfin Raptor maybe is not amazing. Cut Raptor. Cut Lurker. I'm not even sure about this, but we can try it like this. Okay. All right, so this hand looks like a keep. I don't think we ever want to turn one Fairy Seer because we don't know what we're looking for. I mean, maybe we could, but oh, there's the wizard class already. Kind of just want a Siren Storm Tamer here. No, maybe we do Fairy Seer. Even though it's turn one. Okay, there's the Molten Vortex. It's pretty darn good. Problem is, yeah, I think we still just keep it. Do we keep Flare Husk? Probably not. We're looking for lands here for multiple reasons. Wizard class, Cryptologist. Just have to make sure we don't die to this thing. Oh, actually the Spectral Sailor's really good. If they try to flip this, they just pump it here. And we can just double spell, flip it back. Sure. Yeah. So now I think we go Vortex. Storm Tamer. Attack. Flip your thing back. Let's turn off auto yields, and I don't know if we want to throw the steam vents away. Okay, they don't pump, so this turn they are adding to the board. Well, there's Warden. Oh, and it turns into a 3/3. Well, that's no fun. I wonder if they do that at sorcery speed. They do. I don't know how to beat that card. Maybe we draw land here? Okay, that's good. So maybe now we pitch the steam vents, hit the pump dude, play wizard class Spectral Sailor? What does this thing do? Four mana, gains trample and lifelink. Okay, I mean that's annoying, but it's not horrible for us. Maybe I was supposed to keep the steam vents in case we find two lands here. Possible I was supposed to get greedier. Yeah, I was probably wrong in hindsight. Yeah. I mean, it does take at least a little bit before this thing can kill us super fast, so that's something. Brine Barrow. Let's start by drawing cards. Okay. Find Lava Dart. We can kill this with Lava Dart, right? It's actually not very easy to, though. Do we need to play this land? We kind of need to draw another land. Let's start by attacking here because we're never going to block. I do think we have to plan on killing this. They need 2 lands to really level this up in a problematic way for us. Let's start by, like, if we draw island doesn't work, right? Or wait, no, island does work because then we go mountain. Yeah. So any land works to kill it. Let's just play. We need to play land. Let's play land. See if the opponent finds another land here. If they don't find another land, we're not in too much trouble. If they just play like a Ravenous Squirrel here, then the Lava Dart's going to be insane. Ooh, Vendetta. We can't do anything about that. That's very rough. Okay. There's the Ravenous Squirrel. Basking Root Walla. And Caustic Caterpillar. Okay. So let's start by killing Squirrel, because I think that's got to go. Bomat. Now I think we have to kill the Caterpillar. Can also kill the Root Walla. Let's start by going Bomat. Now we're going to attack. Or wait, do we attack here? The Bomat has to attack. Maybe the Flyers don't. Oh yeah, opponent's Hellbent. Let's just attack with the Bomat. And then this should be good for us no matter what. Okay. Yeah, now we Brine Barrow Intruder. Shrink your Root Walla. Do we let the Caterpillar live is the question now. We're going to play this, I think, no matter what. We might be in like triple block territory against this thing. I think we do need to kill the Caterpillar. All right. This is too hard. This format is insanely hard. Okay, opponent draws land, but they're now 1 land away. If they attack, then we have the free block, so they don't. Okay, we kind of have to find something here. Zulaport Duelist. Let's start by... I think we want to have 3 power back, so we're going to attack with these. Now the opponent's in a rough spot in terms of whether they block the Bomat. They do go for it. So now we just get our Zulaport out of our hand here. Just target whatever, it doesn't matter. Oh, and we do find the Bola. Okay, that's really what we needed here. So now I actually don't think we can lose anymore. Yeah, I think we've locked it up now. Sure, we get hit. I mean, we knew they draw. Yeah, they have to have drawn a spell here, right? Or I guess no, they could have drawn a forest or something. That would be awkward. But they probably didn't. Okay. Okay, the Helm 2 now. Let's get the Wolf Rider going, or let's try to. Oh, I messed up here. I should have equipped pre-combat just in case. Interesting. Sandbagging 2 cards over there. Okay, we can not quite Burst Lightning this thing. Let's start leveling up. Should we start leveling up? Let's go for... Yeah, let's level up here. Hey Geeky, if this is 1-drop cube, does that mean Ancestral is in? No. Ancestral, no. Ragavan, no. Deathrite, yes. Treasure Cruise is a 1-mana card. Love it. Yeah, fortunately that one's not in here either. Okay. Land. Land is nice. So land lets us make a wolf. Blooming Marsh. Okay, so we could see the Vendetta or whatever, the Tragic Slip here, but we don't even die. Yeah, okay. There's Abundant Growth, sure. We should have lethal here pretty much no matter what. Molten Vortex has not been as broken as I expected, because I've really wanted to have the mana whenever whenever I've played it, and I mean I don't have tons of lands, so I think this card maybe is okay. Yeah, this doesn't do anything. Scry's 1. Yeah, okay, well that was pretty good. Oh, we lost the die roll with a 5. I think Crackshot probably knows the tech. Probably knows. Look at all these words. Oh, Crackshot chooses to play first. Okay. Well, I think that's good for us. We're going to keep... We don't have red mana, but we can find it. Hi, chat. Oops, wrong tab here still. Yes. Yeah, here I am. Oh, there's the Spike Shot. We're already dead. Okay. Let's go Island Cryptologist. Yeah, this card's going to be tough to beat. I mean, yeah, this is... Okay. I would definitely block if I could. Tormentor's Helm. Yeah. So I guess now the plan is just Fairy Imposter, replay Cryptologist. But we just lose if there's a land. We can't even draw. Yeah. There has to be a land here, right? Yep, there it is. Elder will take care of the imposter. Yep. And now we are looking for an answer. And this is getting killed for free next turn if we don't find one. Yeah. Don't think we need this. Yeah, I mean, we are dead to this. There's like a 0% chance it doesn't just kill it here. Yeah. Smuggler. I don't even know if I'm supposed to play this. I think the answer is no. Just need to wait for something with more toughness. Play the Bola, pass the turn. Could play 2 creatures, but... Another one. Yeah, we're not beating that very easily. Though I think he played it pre-combat, so if we found... Yeah, well, there's this. If we found one of the flash guys, we would have been in pretty good shape. You have 2 flash creatures that could have just eaten this. Level up, sure. Sure. Something? Wizard class. Well, it is something. Not even sure if I'm supposed to... Like, I could double spell, but I don't think I should just give away my cards. I need to give away my life total instead. I think this card's probably unplayable. 6 mana to flip it. Okay, now there's a 2/2, sure. We can still get out of this. It's not impossible. If we go... Like, if there's a swamp next turn for a Crackshot, I think we're dead. But if we go mountain here... Okay, not a mountain. So now we need to do this. Okay, it's not what we were looking for, but... Guess we're discarding the hand size now? Oh, no, I don't have a maximum hand size. That's right. I forgot about that. Saved by the flavor text, I suppose. Let's only take 1 damage here. This is a pretty good draw, given that it's not a mountain. Gives us a lot of time here to do something. Presumably there's no swamp, because then this would have attacked for 4. Oh no, there is a swamp. But we don't level up. Okay. Scimitar, also pretty good. Mountain, please? Okay, there we go. So huge punish here, incoming, for not equipping, not leveling up. Green mana, finds a Vastwood? Wow. Okay, not a huge punish after all. Back to dead, I suppose. I don't really know if that should be in the deck, but... Well, yeah, I mean, I guess I'm dead. I can't interact anymore. I can stem the bleeding here a little bit, but I still I can't even play this now because of the scimitar. I think I'm dead. Scoop it up here. Well, I could draw. No, I can't really draw anything from this spot, I think. I'm just dead. Brutal. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's the vortex, but problem is we can't actually play and activate it. I was thinking about that as a draw. Yeah, okay. So we need ways to kill Ghoul Draws and Spike Shot. I mean, we have the Lava Dart, which I do think is a very good card here. We could splash Granger Guildmage. We did pass the Stomping Ground. We don't have any forests. It could be worth it, but we can't do it, unfortunately. I guess we need mana chains here. We just need to be able to interact, even if it's in a really weak way. Bind the monster's okay. What do we want to take out? Maybe like a Tide Shaper? Very interesting that Crackshot played first. I still think that was wrong. But it happened and we still lost, so clearly it didn't change that much. Maybe we cut Fading Hope. Yeah, let's try it like this. Play the Siren, cut Zulaport. I think Zulaport is pretty good. I mean, there was a turn there where like Zulaport could have, I'm not going to say gotten us out of it, but definitely would have helped. Well, okay. This is not quite a keep. Yeah, okay, this one's better. I think we need to get rid of Smuggler. The Fairy Imposter can very easily get us 2 for 1 though, which is scary. Okay. Sure. We're actually in pretty bad shape here. Okay, don't think we can ever afford to block. This thing equipping for... Oh, it equips for 1. I thought it equipped for red. Okay, Lava Man. Oh, so this is horrible for me. Maybe we draw Mountain here? Wow, we did. Okay, so now we can Molten Vortex, discard Island, kill Lava Man. I think it's good enough. This card is just such a threat. I mean, there's so many pingers over there. I've already taken 4. 1 from the ETB, 1 from the attack, and 2 from the Steam Vents, I guess. Yeah, I think we're dead here, though. Basically what I said going into the draft is I think blue is the best color and red has the best cards, and I think Crackshot's going to be proving that one here. Oh, okay. I didn't understand why we're getting a trade request, but it's the Retrofitter coming back. Two. Okay. Okay, land is good. I do think we're getting crushed here, though, even though our 2 previous matches it felt like we couldn't lose. I don't actually think we can win this one, even if Moto stops lagging here. There are just too many pingers over there. I think we need to get the wizard class down. So this thing doesn't kill me, pretty much. We could Molten Vortex, but I don't think we can afford to do that. We have to Helm. And equip. We do have the upkeep stop on, in case we would like that. This thing is such a threatening card. It probably just flips here. I love that this card is so good in this format, though. Okay, well, I'll play with fire. Now we're probably back to dead. Yeah. Probably back to dead. I don't even know what a good draw is here for us. Bind the monster. Maybe. We can't play the Fairy Imposter. I think we have to get greedy here. Wizard class, look for a land. We kind of lose if this doesn't work, though. But we kind of lose if it does work, too. So we bind here, we take 0. Then we probably take 2. No, I think we're dead. Too many good cards over there. I thought my deck was really good, and there's no rummage, which means something good is in hand. But now there's a rummage, so something bad was drawn. Maybe this card isn't good. It seems like it is, though. Yep, it's a big problem, but if we find a land, then it's okay. And if we don't find a land, then we can still find mountain plus land. Land? Okay. Not gonna risk it. Vines of Vastwood? No. Okay. So we're not 100% dead, but we are pretty dead here. The castle can't be activated. 2 cards in hand. We go to 8 life. But no plays. That's probably good for us. Okay. Okay. I think we need to be patient here, but it's so awkward. Land, we go Enclave, Imposter, Equip. We can still draw land too. Yeah, let's just cast our spells. I do think we're, yeah, there's too much going on over there, I think. Take another 2. Starting to get a little precarious. At least we have 2 things that can threaten to block or trade here, hopefully. We'll see what happens here, though. Sure. Okay, that's annoying. It's not the end of the world for me, but it's definitely annoying. I think you have to take the Imposter here. Oh, wow. Does not take the imposter. Okay. Is this, I think this is very good for us, actually. So can we do something really tricky here? Let's just go to our draw step. Okay, island. That's very good, I think. So now we get to go Tide Shaper. Well, how do we want to do this? We can replay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. But we need triple blue. We can equip too. Okay. So let's go Tide Shaper. Okay. Now we go Imposter, bounce Tide Shaper. And then we have like a hard decision to make. Oh, our clock is already pretty low. That's annoying. I mean, it's not horribly low, but it's not high. Not sure what Crackshot's doing here. Ulcerate. Okay. I think that's fine. Yes. Let's return this. And now that Crackshot's made this play, let's equip here. And we're just going to shoot the Rollicker here. Let's do it now. Play around that Vines of Vastwood. Swamp, so now the castle's getting activated. If there's a Vines of Vastwood, we're going to see it here. Presumably there is. No, brute force. Okay. That's not a huge deal. And now we see a castle activation, sure. Yeah, castle's going to be unbeatable for me here, I believe. Okay, Bola. Good. Not great, but good. All right, land. Crackshot floods here, maybe we have a chance. But I think we are not alive, yeah. Yeah. Burst lightning, okay. I mean, let's do it now so we don't lose to Vines. And I think we lose. We just can't beat this thing. Doesn't really matter what happens there. I don't think there's any way Crackshot floods out so badly that there's just nothing. Okay, 1-2. Land. Well, Spectral Sailor. I think we have to try to take one here. Let's main phase this. We can also try to block if that's something we're interested in. I mean, what's our plan? Our plan is to use Sailor and tap down the Viper. Crackshot needs to dig here pre-combat in case there's Vines of Vastwood to push through lethal. That card is such a beating. The fact that we just have to play around that at all times. I think we have to take our one here. If Crackshot has it, then we die. No, okay. Maybe we die anyway? Huh, okay. That's actually pretty nice for me. Gaining the life means I don't have to worry about losing the game anymore. And now we get to maybe fire up the wizard class. Sure, I mean, that's pretty big, but I can just tap that down. Okay. So now we're just going to draw a card. There's Flare Husk, sure. Yep, that's fine. So we take 2 here. Or maybe more, if there's something to find off of this. We can pump this for 2. Obviously not enough to kill yet. Sure, so there's not a creature found from Crackshot over there. Combat. Tap this. Our mana's going to get kind of tied up here, which is unfortunate, but I think we're still okay. For now. See what we draw. Land. Okay. So we have to Bola here, lock this down. What's our other play? We can't spend the mana otherwise, right? That's pretty annoying, actually. I think it's fine to soul bond this here. Actually, it's a mistake, because if the Spectral Sailor gets killed now, we lose the game. We should have soul bonded to the Germ, because then if the Spectral Sailor gets killed, we at least get to like trade there or something. But I don't know. I mean, if there's a removal here, we're kind of toast no matter what. But right now we are maybe threatening lethal. It seems like we probably are. Okay. Obviously the ooze is going to grow. We do have to think about the vines. Crackshot's only got 13 cards in library, and we are dead to vines on Viper. We can pump 3 times here, and we can equip, tap 2 blockers. Combat. Tap this stupid thing. That card's so good. Bloodhall Ooze Jund. And now we have to choose whether we want to play around vines. Oh, is there vines here? Sure, I don't think that's correct. I believe this is not correct. So now we throw the germ in front here, we take 2. Don't think we want to trade here. I mean, maybe we are supposed to trade, but then no, I don't think so. 1 card in hand. No, let's just do this. Maybe I was supposed to move the helm somewhere. We have the burst lightning, so we don't have to worry about that killing us. Okay. Okay, there's Brine Barrow Intruder. So what's our play now? Our play is we need a blue to cast this and a blue to equip. So we're going to pump all of our mana into this. Try to get a 2-turn clock. We don't die to removal. Yeah, I think this is good. I mean, we could lose here for sure, but okay. Probably should have thought about whether attacking and equipping was lethal if Crackshot has literal nothing, but moot point. Okay, go to 1. I guess maybe the advantage of playing it differently is Crackshot can't go to 1. But I think we're winning this one. Or actually, no, we could... Maybe we die to Spike Shot? Do we die to that card? We do, right? Oh, but the boots, we get to tap. Okay, this is fine. Just tap this. Yep, I accept. Now we do this. I don't think we need to block. I don't really know what the pros and cons. I mean, we just let this die to a combat trick if we block, maybe. Wow, that's good enough. Whew. So there was another removal, I think, for the flyer, but not for the 1/2. I think that's the idea. Crazy, though. 1 Cascade Bluffs away from death. Yes. Yeah, that's true. The bluffs would have been lethal. Okay. So how do we beat Crackshot here? Might be playing first again, which would be nice. I don't think Whispers of the Muse is going to work. We could think about Vortex Elemental. Turn Aside doesn't counter pump spells. Sigil, probably too greedy. Could consider Fading Hope, but I don't love it. So I think it's like Vortex Elemental. We could also consider Wash Away, I think, before we would consider, but we're going to be on the back foot pretty much the whole time anyway. Such a good answer to large creatures, though. I mean, the problem creatures are the pingers. If we can beat the pingers, then we can win. There's Lava Man, there's, what else? Spike Shot, and there's the level up guy. Maybe even more over there. Granger Guild Mage would have been a good card for Crackshot. I'm glad we got to pick that one up. I think Wash Away is too slow, especially if Crackshot's going to let us draw first again. And even though Vortex Elemental is good against the giant beaters, I think the pingers are our main concern. Let's just run this back. I still don't think we can actually win this match, but we can try. I mean, we're obviously trying, so. And I think we did that from a mulligan too. Crackshot chooses to play first. Okay, we have another mulligan shaping up here. Okay, this is a keep. It's a pretty good one. I think we get rid of this. Chronometon, unfortunate for me, for sure. But now we go Spire Bluff, Cloudfin. And we still... Wow, we only get to evolve once here. Okay, this is a reward for not leaving up mana. Creatures not being summoning sick matters a lot for the Bola, so there's a chance... Oh man, stupid Spike Shot Elder. And the Sky Shroud Elite is pretty annoying too. Okay, I think my play here has to be Wizard class because anything else draws too much suspicion from me not playing another card, but yeah, I guess that's fine actually. So we go Wizard class. Just pass the turn. And there's a chance Crackshot walks into this, but it's so unlikely. Okay, there's land. We do have double red on the board. So this gets shot. We now, of course, have to evolve. We're going to shrink the Sky Shroud. So we don't take any damage. Okay, now we need to find removal. Steam Vents. Okay, I mean, we get to save our duelist here. I don't know. Do we want to Bola? I don't think Bola does anything. I think we need to deploy Helm and Intruder. Alright, so shocking here is a little awkward, but the question is, can we afford to attack with this? I think so. We have to play faster though, only 8 minutes on the clock. Save the bird? Yeah, I mean that's... we could have done it the other way. That's definitely a possibility. So now we can kill this one, right? If there's a pump spell... Oh, if it's exactly Vines of Vastwood, then we're in trouble. Because Vines of Vastwood is 4/4 of stats. But if it's not Vines of Vastwood, then this is really good for us. We don't have enough info yet to know whether it's vines or not, but I think we have to go for it. I mean, this could just be a horrible game-losing play if it's vines. That said, I think Crackshot probably is like brute force here or something. Oh, nothing. Wow. Okay. Okay, there's ghoul draws. So now we have to kill ghoul draws or we lose the game. Tide Shaper. Oh, shoot. I guess this isn't killing anything until it gets to level 2. There's only one land over there, so let's draw cards. Oh, the Banneret with the Elder. Ah, and we don't find anything. Yeah, I think we're dead. So now we can attack with this, and it trades. Actually, no, we have to leave this back. We'll send this one. I think we lose. I think it's game over. Because now, Banneret, if there's a mountain, or just any land actually, Banneret mentors onto Elder, and then Elder kills the 2/2. 1/2 trades here. Also, if there's a swamp, we don't instantly lose, but it's pretty close. Tide Shaper has text. This is true. I don't think it's super relevant here, though. Not right away. Okay, Epicure. So there's probably no attack here. Okay. Mountain. This doesn't really let us do anything, though, does it? I guess we just play all of our spells. Magus is going to get killed by this. I guess we can equip it. Yeah, that has to be our play. So we offer a trade here. Wait, do we have... How much mana do we have? We play Bola? I guess our play is just... Let's do this now. And then we're going to equip. And now we have to Tide Shaper. I don't think we can win this. It's just too rough from this spot, I think. So we island the swamp. Sure. Attack for 1. Can we attack anywhere else? Probably could, but we're not going to. If we can Magus the Scroll and have this thing live, then we can win. If there's land 5 here, then we can't. I think Crackshot was supposed to rummage. Yeah, tries to tap for black, but you can't. I think Crackshot was supposed to rummage here, look for land, because land lets you at least Spike Shot the Tide Shaper, which unlocks black mana, which then means I'm in trouble again. Actually, maybe we can win this if I play really, really fast. Yeah. If we draw land... Or wait, no. Yeah, if we draw land... Okay, rummages now. That has to be good for me. We take 3 here from Chronometon if that comes in, but we can't do anything about that. Okay, there's Forest, so we're okay here for now. We get to evolve our flyer. One card in hand. Okay, kills the 1/1. Yeah, that's totally fine. I think that has to be pretty good for me, actually. And Bola is eventually going to take care of this Chronometon. We just need the Magus to take care of the others. War Dance, what does this do? Okay, just it's a combat trick eventually, sure. Okay, so now we draw a card. Memorial. That works, right? So we go Memorial, Turtle. Yep. Yep. Kill this now. Attack for 2. We're almost there, chat. We're actually really, really close to having won this game. Scimitar. Okay, but that doesn't actually change anything here, right? Okay, that's fine. This is going to, sure, attack. I think we just block. We don't care about unlocking the mana. We just have to preserve our life total. The War Dance can kill one of these, but it can't kill them both. Yep, that's fine. Now we don't have to worry about that War Dance anymore. And now we get to kill Gouldraw's Assassin. We get to tap Chronometon. Punting left and right. I don't even know what the punt was there. Okay. So we can do this now. It doesn't change anything. Okay. All we have to do is make sure we don't die. Now we Bola, equip. Doesn't matter. I guess we equip here. Attack for 2. We're going to take 3 from Bind the Monster, but that's just fine. Boots of Speed. Yep. Now we'll take 4. That's still fine. We could prevent ourselves from taking any damage, but I just don't think we need to do that. Yeah, so we'll take our beats here. Sure. Why not? Do this here. This here. Attack, attack. Oh, we need to be tapping. We need to be tapping on upkeep here to play around Vines of Vastwood. I think we did it. No? Not quite. Paying costs, I mean, whatever's going on here can't, wow. And then a concession. Ooh. All right. Okay. Tapped the wrong creature with Bola, but don't think it matters. Maybe in the future. Really late here. Sorry, Crackshot. Feel like you punted it away? Maybe. I don't know. But that was, I mean, that was the thrill for sure. The Tide Shaper saved me. If I don't have Tide Shaper, I just die to the stupid vampire. All right, well, that was a great, like surprisingly close match for sure. I thought I was just dead after game one. All right, well, that was a lot of fun. Cards that draw cards are good, and cards that ping things are insanely good. Blue is the best color, red has the best cards. So just what I said in the beginning, I think. So that's nice. But yeah, thank you so much for hosting 2blave. You put this cube together super fast.